So, you know, I'm an over-the-road tanker driver. So I drive chemicals. So we go to Atlanta where he's based at all the time. So I just went in the office and said, hey, look, book me a trip going to Atlanta and let me stay down there for a couple of days. And they were like, okay, fine. And they were like, well, what you want to stay for? Like, I got family down there. They were like, okay. So I went down there and called them. He called me back and we met. And we talked for like 5 hours. I was like, yeah, this is meant to be.
That's true.
Paid my money. I think I only had like 2 months before the trip. Just got my visa in the nick of time. I already had my passport.
So you paid for the trip, and you stayed there for how many
I
days?
think it was like 12 days that first trip.
12 days, and the total package was that.
Yep.
And they take you where? Just different?
We went to basically all the cultural and historical sites in Ghana.
Okay.
Name and ceremony, basically 3-4 star resorts. All meals were basically included. Bus, air-conditioned bus, you know.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much everything.
Okay.
All the water and this and pretty much everything you wanted to do is on that too.
On there.
And I mean, I had a ball.
Okay.
I had a ball. And I mean, that trip, that first trip that I went with him, it was 45 of us.
45, okay.
Man, don't never go nowhere with 45 people.
Ooh, too many, huh? Too many.
That was a lot then.
That was a lot of folks. But we had a ball.
That's good then. It
Yeah.
went well then.
Oh man, it went so well. I went 3 more times after that. Same trip. I'm like, I can't get it all in on one trip.
Yeah.
I went back, and then we went to Tanzania, then we went to South Africa.
South Africa too?
Yeah, I've been to South Africa too.
Dang.
So we've been around.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
Then
what
we
we want to
came-
do, travel.
Here to Senegal and the Gambia.
Yeah.
I thank
Awesome.
God for the brothers.
And
Brother Dinus.
Man, that's what we want to do.
Yeah, and Brother Dinus. And then every time I'm in Atlanta, I call him. He come get me, come to his house. We cook.
Dynasty.
No, Money.
Oh, the one who
Yeah.
is he still here? No, he left,
Yeah,
right?
he left.
Okay,
Yeah, he
okay,
took the
okay.
group back. Yeah,
Okay.
He couldn't stay.
Okay.
He got it. Yeah, he always working, and he got to work on the next trip. I think the next
That's
trip
good.
What's the next trip? Oh, Ghana. Ghana. Ghana's the next trip.
In
May.
December?
Yeah.
Oh, May.
Yeah.
Wow, he's busy.
Yeah. So he does Ghana in May.
Yeah.
And in November, Tanzania, and then December, Ghana again. Yeah, he's getting it in.
Yeah, he is.
That's good.
Wow.
Well,
He's a nice guy, too.
He's been doing it 17 years.
17 years.
He's been bringing people over.
You know,
That's why I say it's like a prize that you ain't never heard of, right?
No.
But what it is, he's not really into YouTube. You don't really do YouTube. Now you go on there and type his name in, you're gonna see thousands of videos, but he's not really into the YouTube space.
Okay.
You know.
Yes, that was nice of him, though. He gave me a bag.
That's the man now. Then on this last trip, I went to see it on with another group, and then with that group is where I met Dinus at. Finally, because he was the one really that sparked that. Let me get my butt out
In
the
person.
couch, basically. And
In person.
Just met him in person after being subscribed to him for at least 5 years,
That's good.
4 years or whatever.
He always into Kenya. And
I thought it was Nigeria.
Nigeria, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. It's Nigeria, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nigeria.
You're right.
I was thinking of going with him. I may still do. I don't know.
To Nigeria?
Yeah, because when I met him, I had to explain to him like, why am I here? Because I had no idea he was gonna be there. I hadn't watched his channel in a few days, so I didn't know he was gonna be there.
He was here when we got that award. Like, was it last year?
Yeah, Saeed. Yeah, Saeed is up there in
Yeah,
Nigeria.
Saeed's in Nigeria. Happy Companion. Do you know him?
THC.
I think I seen him once.
Yes.
Twice.
He's there
He
now.
moved here to Gambia too.
Oh, he
But
was,
he's up there in Ghana. I mean, he's up there in Nigeria now.
Yes.
I was shocked. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in immigration. You know, that's where you got to fill out the paperwork for your citizenship. And all of a sudden, he come walking in. I'm like, is this real?
Ain't that something, bro?
Because I had no idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, I'm here to get my citizenship. And then, because he didn't know me. I'm just a
So
subscriber.
you probably was there when he got his then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
was there. We was there together. But that's what I'm saying. I didn't know he was going to be there.
Oh, okay.
You know, I know what my itinerary was saying. I know where I was there and what was going on. But I had no idea because he was.
It was
he
so
basically
many
by
that day. I
himself.
think got some. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
he's by himself. You see what I mean? Now I'm with the group, and it was about 16 of us that got our citizenship.
Yeah, that's good.
And I explained to him like why I'm here and It's all
Oh,
because
to the government, you had to explain that to them?
No, to him.
To Dynasty.
Yeah, to Dynasty. Like why I'm here and who I am and you know how
I think
appreciate him.
that was when he was here then. What year? You said 2019, right?
No, this was
2020.
This.
It had to be 2020.
Yeah, this is
A
in
few months
January.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in January.
Was it 2020 or 2021? He just got his,
Yeah,
so
2021.
okay, yeah, that's it.
We got it January 5th.
Yeah, because he left from here, and that's when he went to Nigeria.
Well, he got Nigerian and Sierra Leone, don't he? Okay.
I mean, he had just went to Sierra Leone then.
Okay.
He was telling me he was leaving that day when he was supposed to come out here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the day he
Now I
called.
remember, yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
I was
So
surprised.
you're a YouTuber too?
Yeah.
Okay, go let our subscribers know
No.
what your page is.
And what you do and how to
Well,
reach
my
you.
name is Rakim Khalik, and I'm out of Chicago, West Side,
West Side.
Chi-town.
Austin High School.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Check that out.
And name of my channel is Go Ham Lifestyle Blogs. I'm gonna try to get Sweet Juicy Mama to put it in the comment section.
Go ham.
Lifestyle Blog.
You just sent me something too on that.
Yeah, I did.
And I think I just subscribed to that too, yeah.
I think I did.
I was like, is this him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure Sweet Juicy Mama puts it in the comment section.
Yeah, this time, because I never do it.
Yeah. Because I noticed that, like, if people don't put it down there, when people come to look, they don't know what to look for. They forget.
No, they start hitting me. Huh?
Looking at the
Yeah.
video and
No, they'll tell me, where is it?
Yeah.
Sweet Juicy Mama, so I have to send it to her.
See, so this saves a process, so people
Yeah.
can just go to it without anybody having to,
Right.
ask you 50 times. Because people be
Right.
asking me, well, what's your channel? So in the group, I just put it in the group chat,
Mm-hmm.
and then all people got to do is just hit it and go right.
And
to
go
it.
right to it, yes.
So that's best to me. That's the best. Because a lot of folks, even though it's kind of cool that we do it, and we getting really used to it. Because I'm getting used to it too. 'Cause I know my age kind of fool people, but I'm right up there with Rick.
Yeah.
We only a couple years apart,
Uh-huh.
so it fools people because they be thinking like, "Oh, you look like a young guy." Well, I may look like one,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm challenged too when it comes to this internet
Technology.
stuff.
Hey.
But I'm getting
That's
better
me.
and better every day. You know what I mean?
I can get better, but when I got so much on my plate and so much, I be like, just get it on out of
Yeah.
there.
So I don't do as much as a lot of folks, but I try to get enough in, especially when I do my trips.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So I want people to see there's nothing for you to fear. Basically, you're
Not at all.
paralyzed by fear.
Mm-hmm. That's what that is.
That's the only fear.
Because there's nothing happening. Really, people are not even paying you no attention.
That's it. Going about their business,
Exactly.
handling their business.
Yeah, ain't nobody even thinking about you. You walking around, you look just like them. They don't know.
That's true.
It's a small world now. I mean, what's the probability that me and this brother who went to school together, Austin High School, west side of Chicago, I was a senior, he was an incoming freshman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's the probability that we were bumping into each other over here in the Gambia on the African continent? Man,
Wow.
that is unbelievable.
When you said Austin, I was like,
Unbelievable.
Austin?
Yeah, unbelievable. You know what I'm saying?
Austin High School, they changed it to Austin Career Academy.
Academy,
Austin
yeah,
Academy,
that's
yeah.
true.
We went back in 2018. I went over there to Austin. They had it gated off.
Uh-huh.
Had a football field outside the
Yeah.
practice. We used to have to go over to just park over there off of Central, right off of Lair. What is it? Off of Harrison and Central.
I don't know what park.
Oh,
It ain't Columbus Park, is it?
I think it is Columbus,
Okay, yeah,
yes.
that's what. We have to walk all the way from 231 North Pine, all the way down that way to practice football, man.
Yeah.
But now, I mean,
Did you play football too?
No, I played I got on the team, but I was a hardhead,
Oh, okay then.
so I couldn't. The coach
Was-
yelling at me, I couldn't take it.
Coach Scott still was the.
Coach Scott.
Coach Scott, he was.
That's funny. He was
our head coach,
he,
and principal.
he was my math teacher at Orr High School.
Oh wow.
And he was at our wedding.
He came to our wedding. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you played, I mean, what like
Yes,
there's
I
some
went to
DeBose running around. There's
I
some
can't,
DeBose
I
brothers.
can't remember.
There was some DeBose brothers. I'm just trying to figure out who was left behind when we left. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I see.
Because now you know Buddha.
Yeah, no
You know Victor Simmons. He was 1 year behind me. So when I
Was it
left as a
Lazare? He know
senior-
Lazare?
Nah, he you know we kind of blended in. Now Victor was distinguishable. You could pick him out the crowd
So good.
because he was so
Big.
You know, yeah. But yeah, I know that the Bulls was behind us, and there was a guy, Chetwin Rogers. He's real big. You know,
He was on.
heavyset
He
guy.
usually talked to us.
Yeah, he's a Facebook friend, and he's a pastor now up in Chicago. I'm just trying to figure out who was left behind when I left. You know what I'm saying?
The only person I remember is Buddha, and I remember Coach Scott.
Coach Scott, yeah.
He became the president. I mean, principal.
Principal, yeah.
It must be that's after I got out of there then.
And we've been trying to reach him, man. You know,
Yeah.
you said that when we met the first time, right? We'll put a shout out trying to get back in touch with Azaric, Victor, and Coach Scott.
Yeah.
Coach Scott is our Facebook friend, but you know,
He don't say much.
I don't think he's active on that page now.
Probably not.
When I was coming up through high school,
He was at the wedding though.
he was heavily into the movement, man. You know what I'm saying? He was into his Africanness, man, and just I mean that kind of ignited a little flame in me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He was saying something to the effect that be careful when you go to these white schools because I was getting up out of there with a football scholarship.
I remember him saying that.
So he said, when you go there, watch out for them white girls and stuff. He was preparing you.
Yeah.
You know, you coming up out of inner city going to a predominantly
great
white
teacher.
environment, you don't know.
Yeah.
But he was like, watch out for them. You know what I'm saying?
I
Be
remember him
careful.
saying that.
So yeah, I
I was
really
just
like
hard head. I couldn't stay with it. But
really
I
too
remember
much
him
yelling.
yelling at me. He yelled at me one time. I was just like, I can't do it.
For real.
My mama wasn't, she wasn't strong. She was, I was like, when the coach yelled at me. He's like, oh, well, you ain't got to go back. I'm like, thank you.
Wow, yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
He stayed on us girls too
Yeah.
in class. He was my math teacher in oral.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or high school.
Oh,
Amazing.
But I didn't.
When I heard Rick saying it one day on the video, I was like, Austin High School. It can't be the same Austin I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And then when you said Buddha, I was like, oh yeah.
That's
Ain't no question what
Yeah,
you're
that's
talking about
it.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was me, Victor, Lazaric, Cecil. It was like a bunch of
What's the guy that played? You say he was the pretty boy.
Oh, that's Ronald Rogers.
Ronald. Okay, yeah.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
He was a quarterback during the time me and Victor was coming through and stuff, So it was like, Ronald Rogers.
Wow.
And I think they're still up there. So I'm wondering if you know any Dunbars up there in Chicago, man.
I remember it
What,
was
what part of Chicago? I mean, are you on the west,
West
you're on
side,
the west
where?
side, right?
yeah, Cicero and Monroe.
Okay,
Okay,
Mom is
yeah.
off of, where's Mom is off of Chicago Avenue and what? We ain't gotta go on into detail.
Augusta.
Cause she'll be jabber-jawing about, oh, you told me where I stay.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's a small
Close to
world.
Augusta.
Okay. Yeah, see, now I ain't really hang down there.
Close to where our high school is.
Yeah, of course, on that side. Yeah.
You Cicero and Monroe then. Okay. That's over there where Uncle Larry used to live, ain't it?
Yeah, because the Dunbars are a big family on the west side of Chicago when you start going into an area called K-Town.
Yeah, but I was right there, because, K-Town really right off of Cicero.
Yeah.
Because we stayed like West End and Carson back in the day when I was
Oh,
playing.
wow.
Yeah,
I went to school over there.
but we didn't get right off of that. I went from like Tilton
Oh, you went to Tilton?
to a place called West Garfield.
Upper grade.
But Garfield, it's not West Garfield
It's
anymore.
upper
It's a different
something.
name.
But it was
It's a
West
different
Garfield
name.
back
Yeah, I
then.
forgot the name
It
of
used to
it.
be Garfield here in Lawrence,
The one on
right
Madison?
down the road.
Yeah,
on Madison.
that's it.
Yeah.
So after I
They
left,
turned into a church.
yep.
Oh, really?
That's what it is.
Church.
So after I left Lawrence, then I went to Austin Branch.
You went to Grant?
That's right off of Washington.
Washington.
And then finally, after that, I moved over to Austin High.
So he right in there.
Yeah, but,
Cicero
And it's funny, I wanted to change
Wow.
some years after I got out of there. Now, when I started high school in 1977, it was like maybe 3,000 or 4,000 freshmen. Fast forward 4 years later, 1981, when it's time to graduate, it's 300 graduating from that class of 3,000 or 4,000. Where did all those people go, bro?
You know what
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
to the street.
So was it like that? Did that continue 3 years? It still was like that.
Fast track.
Wow.
Fast track.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I ended up getting kicked out for fighting.
For real.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they was ready to kick me out before that because I was selling weed.
In school. For real.
I had to get some money, man.
Wow, yeah, hey. It is
Back
what it
then,
is.
I was wearing the
yeah.
same pair of pants,
Yeah.
3 days in a row. All it took was somebody to say, "Man, didn't you have them pants on yesterday?"
It was on.
And you was ready to fight,
I gotta
huh?
go to the bar.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bar. You know?
What's wrong?
Because when I was there, man, they had burnt up I think it was the 3rd floor. In school, man, they just burnt up the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, I
them.
remember that.
They were threatening teachers and stuff,
Yeah.
man. You
I
know,
threatened
it's
a couple of them.
Yeah, they were threatening teachers, man.
I was like, I can't believe I got up out of there.
Yeah, they said you was fortunate if you got up out of there. And I was like, I really didn't think it was a big deal because I never went to class.
I didn't either.
I graduated with a 1.2 grade point average.
I didn't go to class.
For real? I'm talking about like 50
Did
days.
anybody go
50 days.
back in the day?
No,
Yeah.
I went to a couple. I went to the class. I'm gonna tell you which classes I went to. I went to the classes that had the prettiest girls.
For real?
Oh Lord.
Wow.
And lunch,
Yeah.
huh?
So at lunch, I went
At
to
lunch, yeah.
4th, 5th, and 6th lunch period. I had to, had to have a little card to get.
Really?
Yeah.
I would talk to I forgot who I talked to, and I would get them to give me one for each period. So I just hang out in the lunchroom for 3 periods.
That's where I see your cousin every time at lunch at the table.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I
At
got my little
OI.
friends I'm hollering at, and then I went to like 2 classes because I had the girls that do my work.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would go home.
Wow.
The guys always had us doing their work.
Yeah. I remember yeah. I remember a time in high school
It's crazy.
where, you know, the janitors,
Uh-huh.
you know, you buy them like a fifth of liquor, man.
Yeah.
They give you this key, so we always had keys to the school.
Yeah.
So when everybody's gone, we in there swimming and stuff, man.
Yeah,
Everybody
I remember
like,
that.
Everybody like, wow, you know.
I didn't have a key, but I
Yeah,
remember
we
them
had a
telling
key.
me to come up there so I
Yeah.
could swim.
Oh yeah, man. Like when school was out, we'd be in there swimming, man. In the like they got the big gym
Yeah,
where
the
they
big
play
gym.
basketball. Then they got this
The
little smaller
small- yeah,
gym.
the small
And we had keys to them all, man. We just go up in there. and
Y'all were
stuff,
bad.
man, and-
Yeah, we were bad.
Y'all were
When I look
bad.
back at it, we were.
We did it
Yeah.
too. We had no key. We just put the can in the side door.
Oh yeah.
That's
that's-
fine.
Go to the
eat
chicken
out
house
there.
down. You get 10,
Yeah.
10 pieces of chicken wing for $2 over there on Chicago Avenue.
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
if they still like that now, man.
Nah.
20. They
Hell
don't
no.
straighten it up some.
Oh man, you can't do hardly nothing. It's like Nazi
They probably got police
Real.
inside now
Police
though.
inside.
Yeah.
The doors chained.
Police?
Yeah.
Welded shut, gated, all kinds of stuff.
They got too much
You ain't
control
getting
now.
out now.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
No. Ain't no escaping now.
Yeah, I guess we were lucky
We
to
had
get
it
up out of
made.
that end.
We had you're right. We had it made.
We had it made.
Back then they gave us too much trust.
Some did, yeah.
They was tightening when I was there,
Mhm.
but we still had a lot of
Yeah.
You know.
Then now they have like hospitals or nurseries or something in
there?
school, yeah. And or they say they built something where if you know how the ladies get pregnant,
Oh yeah.
they have where you can go and take your baby.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
'Cause remember,
I don't know if it's still that way, but
I believe
when
it is.
I remember they kept saying, Rick, go to school. I mean, you got to go to class. Like, man, I'm going pro. I don't need this. You know what I'm saying? And
I
this
didn't know
brother,
what I was gonna do.
yeah, this brother named Dexter Manley, he had went pro. So they kept trying to show me this newspaper. He had went pro and he couldn't read. He used to sit at the table and tell his wife, you know, I'm eating, man, read it to me. So she would read his letters and stuff, and never knew the brother was illiterate, man. So they were trying to tell me, make
There
sure
was
this
so
I'm like,
many
I don't
of
need that.
them.
I would listen. I was like you, bro. I don't need this, man. I'm going pro, you know. Finally, brother did go pro, man. Went in the army. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, man,
At
this
least you did. That was a good thing. But I ended up doing something stupid and had to go to jail.
for real.
Yeah, I did a
Everybody
couple
go
days.
to jail, man. Come on now.
I mean,
That's
that's what I'm
America.
saying. But
It's America.
to be honest, it was a good thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
help straighten you out.
Yeah, straighten you out.
Because I think what it was, I had a lot of potential, but I couldn't see it.
Oh man.
And then the
Other
people I was
people that-
around couldn't see it.
Yeah.
But then when I got there, I just happened to fall in with the Revolutionary Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Those
okay.
white brothers that was there from the 60s. They had like supposedly killed state troopers and yeah,
Really?
And they're still
back
there.
when they was like hunting us down.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they was like, okay, you know, when you come for us, we ready. And they was ready.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So-
And there was
So
a
they
place
talk
on
to you.
Madison.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, on
Place
Madison.
on Madison where I think they said they came up in there and did something to Malcolm X or something. Was that right thing?
You don't hear that.
What did you say?
Was there something because there was something on Madison over there, like by Bull Stadium, where there was a run-in with the Black Panthers, or either Malcolm X.
You talking about the door?
It's some kind of it was a little building.
Yeah,
there
that was
run-in.
on Madison
I mean, it
and
ran down.
I think it was Madison and Monroe.
Okay, but it was
Yeah.
some kind of famous shootout. Now her father was a
Yeah.
gangbanger, man, big time gangbanger.
He was a
Was you
chief.
riding?
Of course.
Okay, I wasn't.
What you were, folks or? No, I'm just joking.
Rooney Boy. I wasn't though. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't ride either.
Sports got me out of that.
My father was the chief of the Vice Lord.
Did the Vice Lord.
Oh, yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
From the west side, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
he
I
actually,
wasn't riding, man.
when he came out of the pen in the 60s, that's when they formed.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
he-
They even got a
Protection
book on
from
him.
Martin Luther King, her father. They got books out about him too, man. Her father. So he was a big time gangster.
You mind telling me that?
Alfred Alfonso.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Got books out about him.
Mom went to jail for him. That's where I was born in prison.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, I was born in
Small
prison,
World. Small world.
Yeah.
He shot someone, but she took the rap. So he didn't have to go to jail.
Yeah.
But at that
I
time-
know of him. I don't know him, but I know
Oh,
him.
you heard the name?
Of course.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm from the west side, man. My whole family. they
Big
been
time.
there.
All on 18th, 16th, and Pulaski, all
Came
over
off
there.
16th.
Yeah.
Then we moved on. We moved off 16th. I think it was. I don't remember exactly which.
16th and what?
I can't remember because that's when Granny was still living.
Yeah, I stayed on.
Granny them was over there, and then she bought the house on Costa. I mean, not on Costa, but on Cicero and Monroe.
Okay.
So we moved off, but they moved off 16th. So you already
That's
know
where-
they brought that mess with them
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Cicero.
But when we was coming up the south side, I mean the south side was clean.
They said it was
and
the
west
best.
side was
Yes.
raggedy. And the west side was raggedy. I mean, just trash everywhere.
Now they said the
Now
south side is
in
bad.
reverse.
I don't know.
It's got certain aspects. Cause I'm on the south side every day because I work south.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
But it's
I
like,
hear so much killing now on the
yeah,
south side.
That's Chicago period,
They
though.
fighting the two factions are fighting.
Still fighting.
Yeah.
Years like that later, man.
I mean, if you kill my brother, my cousin,
They coming back,
Just continuously.
you're
yes,
never
like
gonna
that.
end that.
and that's all I hear now on
Yeah.
the on Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah, if you're not in neither one of them, you pretty much could walk through pretty safely.
Okay. 'Cause
They hunting each other down. So.
when we got out the military now, I mean, we decided to stay in Clarksville, Tennessee, but there was a pull from the family trying to get us to move back to Chicago, and they was trying to get us to go out south, like Palos Hill,
Yeah.
or
King Drive or something else, or Carbondale.
it's something like CC, something start with a C.
I think it's
Country Club Hill.
Country
That's
Club
it.
Hill, that's
That's
it,
it.
brother. That's it. I was
that, and then they
we
somebody
saw a
was.
picture of it recently. We were like, "Whoa, all these apartments abandoned." And
Yeah.
stuff, man. I was like,
What happened?
Thank God we didn't go.
And
back.
Maywood Park.
Maywood?
They even put that out there, and I was
Yeah.
like, when you go back now, and you look at it, it's like,
Oh, you mean Melrose Park?
huh?
Melrose Park?
No,
did you
Maywood.
say?
I'm sorry, Maywood.
Maywood is west,
Not
though.
Melrose, but Maywood.
Maywood is south.
Yeah, but
Maywood is west.
it's west.
Yeah, you're right. Like out there by Harlem and
Yeah.
Oak Park.
Yeah.
No,
West
Melrose
side,
is
south.
not Melrose. It was mainly Maywood.
That's west, like you
Yeah.
said.
You don't want to go to Maywood. Go to the west side.
They said that is.
That's what they
whew.
do,
They
man.
call it Murderwood.
Do they really?
Yeah, they said that place is hot.
Yeah, it's hot spot.
Yeah, and I remember in the '80s when we used to drive up and back and forth there. It wasn't like that.
It wasn't. It wasn't. And then of course the people from the west side moved over there.
After they tore those
because-
projects down.
Yeah, but even before that,
Oh, really?
because a lot of folks wanted to get out of the west side,
Mm-hmm.
but you couldn't go to Oak Park. They ain't having it.
Mm-mm.
So for whatever reason, they end up
I just know they said these railroad tracks don't cross
don't
them.
cross.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still sort of the same. I mean, you got more blacks in Oak Park, but those are more affluent.
Yeah.
They're not bringing a riffraff and they keeping their children. in
I think
check.
some of your family out there in
Yeah, Oak
Maywood.
Park,
Maywood.
Maywood. Well, they scattered. They scattered though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still got a couple people in Maywood.
What it has Melrose looking.
Melrose Park is good.
It's
I used
good.
to work out there.
Mhm.
Trucking company that's there. I used to work for them.
Only thing I remember about Melrose Park, I had a job out there working with. It was around tax time. We were filing the stuff, and then there was the what's the name? The carnival, Candyland. Was it? What was that little thing there?
It was yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They closed it down. Well, I think it was Candyland.
Candyland, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
You know where your mom and them took the kids that day
Yeah,
when we
like a
went to
little bit
visit?
of- little
But they
bitty
closed down because
park.
they didn't have no money or something.
Kittyland.
Kittyland, that's
There you
it.
go.
Now
Yeah.
Kittyland rings a
That's the
bell.
only thing I remember about Melrose Park.
Kittyland, yeah.
And a lot of whites was out there.
Yeah, that's true. They still out there. They're not going nowhere.
Like Now's,
yeah,
all of
Stone
that.
Park, all of everything. Ain't nobody going nowhere.
That's the only thing I remember about them.
They're not going nowhere.
Yeah. I keep getting distracted, man, because
I see.
this is the first day of Ramadan over here
I
in the
know,
Gambia.
right?
And so they've modified their work schedule. And so they said, okay,
You said come in later. I was going to ask you that.
no, they're going to leave earlier. Some of them are going to leave earlier.
Not all. Mostly the
So
the
They
men.
came early.
No, they come at the same time.
But they want to leave an hour
They want to
early.
leave early because they want to,
Prepare for dinner.
do all that stuff.
Break the fast. Yeah, but
So-
I'm fasting too.
Oh, are you really? You're Muslim? I didn't know you were Muslim. Yeah. Oh, I should have got it.
Rakim.
I should have got it. Yeah, I should have got that. Yeah. So,
He got the unk on right there.
yeah. So is this interrupting you now? I mean,
No, I wasn't. I'll be honest with you. I haven't fasted for Ramadan in some years. I've
Okay.
been Muslim like 30 years.
Oh, okay. And you
But
just
only
want.
because of my job, I can't do it. 'Cause
Right.
You get, for Ramadan, it does give exceptions. So if you traveling, or you with child, or you elderly, sickly, you don't have to. You don't have to
Right.
participate.
Okay.
But because of my job, I haven't been able to do it because I do hazmat tanker.
oh, do you?
Oh,
So
okay.
it's
Hazardous.
terrible chemicals.
That was my job in the
That'll
military, man.
kill you.
Yeah,
So
I went in the
because of
military.
that, and I'm driving during the day, 10 hours.
Yeah.
I gotta eat.
So
Yeah.
you drive from the Midwest to the South and then back?
My lane is pretty much, I don't go west. Anything west of Kansas, I don't go. So from
Okay.
Kansas all the way back to the East Coast,
Really?
up and down the eastern seaboard, Ohio Valley, the South, Texas, then Port Chicago, then the upper like Minnesota, Michigan, and all that. I do all that.
So you be logging in some hours then. I mean, some miles,
I
man.
got over 1,000,000 miles.
Wow, that's a lot.
Wow.
How long you been a trucker?
It's 9 years.
9
I've
years.
been doing hazmat 7.
Okay. I know our son tried to drive for about what, 24 hours?
Why you look like this?
Because that was funny. When he brought that up, I'm like,
24. He would drive
Which
for
one?
24
Which
hours.
the oldest,
What's his name?
Went back in
Junior.
America. Junior, Ricky Junior.
Ricky Jr.
Yeah.
He called me up. He said, "Mom, I'm going here," and I'm like,
For the
huh?
weekend, for training. We're like, you Junior driving a
I'm looking like, okay. I hope he don't get mad at me. I love you, son.
he probably don't watch. He ain't gonna watch this.
Yeah,
But
he should have stuck with it. I do really well.
Wait a minute, let me see. He ain't gonna see your.
I can offer just coming to the continent, but the citizenship portion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be the twist. Now, the lady I went with, she's pretty good, but she doesn't advertise. So it's like I found her on accident.
Oh, okay.
See,
Is she here in the Gambia?
No.
Okay.
She's in New York.
Oh,
She's in
okay.
New York, and then the lady, she's the lady that kind of like put everything together. And then the lady who actually got her citizenship first, she's in California, but she plans to move in the next couple weeks.
Oh,
She's
okay.
gonna be on the continent. So I'm thinking like, okay, who's gonna
Take
bring
care.
people over?
Ah.
So I said, well, you know what? I'll do it.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now get into the real estate because I got a real estate background, so I can get over here and kind of figure out, okay, how does it work? What paperwork that we need? So I know what's legitimate,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can talk to some of these folks, figure out what's the process with the chiefs and all this. So when people do come over, I can help facilitate buying that land, so we don't double sell,
Oh yeah.
Or triple.
triple sell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the plan, on me coming over.
Oh, that's good.
Because I don't want to drive when I come over.
Yeah, more power
Unless
to
I
you.
just have to. But
Yeah,
from what
more
I've
power to
heard,
you.
they don't pay the drivers here.
Wow.
So we.
But transportation per se is a good business, but as far as the actual driver,
Yeah.
you drive up and down the roads, or you see as you go up and down the roads, how, transportation is key.
Yeah.
Moving the materials, the gravel, the sand, the stone,
Mm-hmm.
the people, the material. I mean, it's like, It's here, but it's not really organized. You know what I'm saying?
It's not
I can
at
see
all.
It's like basically, everybody just park on the side of the road. If you go, you just say, hey man, come with me and follow me. You know what I'm saying? You can't call and say, hey,
I need X, Y,
I
Z.
need this. And a lot of times when you are utilizing the transportation, like for example, we said, okay, send us some sand that they use to build the blocks, to make the concretes, to build buildings. 3 or 4 days, bro. No
Like
show.
right now, we supposed to be having a truck right now.
Yeah, 3 or 4 days.
We
man.
saw the guy as we was coming in. He was on his way to get it.
Yeah.
But where he's at, I don't
Most of the trucks
know.
on the side of the road with stuff already in it.
Just sitting there.
But those belongs to someone.
Somebody else? Ah.
And then also it's getting to rainy season. They say
You ready to come in the rain?
they normally go somewhere, drop that sand and leave it, so it'll be won't be so hard to get when it start to rain. Like say,
Protected?
it's like what saving.
Right.
They put so much on the side.
Like we got right there. Like see how they
Yeah.
we got that little pile of sand
Yeah.
there.
So when
They'll
you
stop-
call, they can go
They
to
can go
there.
here and get it.
Because in the core, in the sand core,
Ain't
it's
no-
hard
yeah.
because of the
Yeah,
rain.
they gonna get stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop. Oh man.
So that's what it is.
So what are the road conditions like in Sierra Leone? Because I'm really intrigued. now.
Sort of like here.
What were you?
That's pretty much
You
across the
figure,
continent.
They say that it's the second poorest country in Africa.
Sierra Leone.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Gambia is richer than Sierra Leone.
Man, you hate to hear stories like that.
But
Riches. all the
everything else
resources.
they got now.
Yeah, but
I hear that
resources
everything
will be
is
second
cheaper
poorest.
cheaper there than it is
it's cheaper
here.
there than here too.
Really, Sierra
Yeah.
Leone.
I would say almost double.
Here.
That's the way you can say it. But 2 times cheaper.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then your money goes a lot longer because here, what's the exchange here again?
$50 to $1.
There is
50 to loss.
10,000 leons to every dollar.
Wow.
Look at Mama's face.
Really?
Man.
Look at her face. I felt like, man, King of New York. When I was
Yeah,
there.
I
for real.
know.
Chicago.
Dang.
You were having a ball
I had
then.
$500. Well, they gave me. I think I had what? 550. No, I had 5,500,000.
You was a millionaire.
Yeah, I was a millionaire for 2
Man,
days.
for real. Wow. Man. So we got to visit. that.
Yeah, well, we
I
got
gotta
some
come-
friends
y'all
there.
Y'all said y'all gonna come, so yeah.
Definitely. We're going to hit them all, man.
Yeah.
We're going to hit them all.
We
We're
gotta
down there
hit
West
that.
Coast.
And it's not far from here either,
it's
so.
not.
It's all on the West Coast.
Yeah.
All on the West Coast. So we definitely got to visit things.
All right, guys, we're gonna cut it here because the phone is getting hot.
Okay.
You can feel it.
You can say whatever you want. If you want to say any ending words, I wanted to just say my ending words
Okay,
too.
great.
Yeah.
Just sweet juicy mama say anything she want to say.
Oh, you want me to say something? Well, thank you for coming to visit us,
Absolutely.
and thanks for everything. Even the dinner we had,
Yeah.
you guys took the time for us.
You did.
That we was at the was Eric and Nicole's, the soul food joint. We had a great time with you guys and the people that you had on the tour with you.
Right.
That's some good
Nice,
people.
especially Miss Shirley.
Yeah, we have some good people.
Miss Shirley and the other gentleman that was with Miss Shirley. I don't remember his name.
They was inside the truck with
The
us.
truck with
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
the older gentleman.
Right.
So I had a great time Saturday night, and thanks a lot for inviting us.
That's right. That's
All right, guys, make sure you check out the channels. If you're ever in the Gambia, please swing by Black Acres of the Gambians and check us out.
That's right.
Love, peace, soul.
Bye.
All right, family.
Bye bye.
Right.